Hi and welcome to today's video. Whether you're an experienced language teacher or just starting your career, we all know that teaching isn't just about sharing information. It's about fostering curiosity, critical thinking, and real communication in our students. And one of the most effective ways to achieve that is by asking powerful questions. So what exactly is a powerful question? Well, these are thought-provoking, open-ended questions that go beyond grammar and vocabulary drills. They encourage language learners to reflect, engage, and critically analyze ideas, ultimately helping them deepen their understanding of both the language and the learning process. Powerful questions help turn language learning into an active, meaningful experience for students of all ages and backgrounds. And in this video, we're going to explore exactly why these questions are so important, how you can make them, and some practical examples to try out in your own classroom. Powerful questions are crucial in language learning. They're not just beneficial for enhancing grammar or vocabulary, but are an amazing tool to inspire deeper thinking and reflection. Let me explain that further. First of all, powerful questions encourage critical thinking by pushing students to go beyond memorization. For instance, instead of asking, "Did you understand the text?" you might ask, "What parts of the text were most challenging, and for what reason?" This helps the student to reflect, analyze, and actively engage with the material. Another benefit is that these questions stimulate reflection, helping students take ownership of their language learning. This is especially important for students with neurodiversity like dyslexia or ADHD. By encouraging them to reflect on their own goals and learning process, they can better understand their strengths as well as the areas for improvement. And the beauty of these questions is that they don't just promote communication skills. They also foster engagement and motivation. Asking students that tap into students' personal interests or challenges makes the learning process much more engaging and meaningful. Powerful questions are also a great way to motivate your students who might feel stuck or unmotivated. By showing a genuine interest in their goals, teachers help students find joy in learning a new language. Now that we've covered the why, let's dive into the how. Making powerful questions doesn't happen by accident. It's a skill that can be developed by any language teacher. And here are a few key guidelines to keep in mind. Avoid yes-no questions. Link language learning to everyday scenarios. Tailor questions to each student's interests and experiences. Ensure questions are easy to understand. And instead of asking why, reframe the question to focus on the understanding. For example, instead of asking, "Did you understand the grammar rule?" try, "How would you use this structure in conversation?" Or instead of, "Why didn't you do your homework?" ask, "What's the reason for you not bringing in your homework today?" This encourages a much more open dialogue and avoids making students feel defensive, especially those with lower self-esteem. Now let's have a look at some practical examples that you can use in your classroom. For reading comprehension, instead of asking, "What's the main idea of the text?" you could ask, "How do you interpret the main idea of this text? And what information can you find for that interpretation?" For vocabulary, instead of asking, "What does this word mean?" try something like, "Can you use this word in a sentence? And maybe also think of a synonym or an antonym." This encourages the student to not just define the word, but understand it with a broader context. Asking powerful questions transforms your classroom into a dynamic, engaging space where students don't just memorize, they reflect, they think critically, and apply what they've learned. It's not only about language acquisition, but also about fostering lifelong skills like communication and self-reflection. So, next time you're planning a lesson, don't forget to incorporate powerful questions. They will take your student to a deeper level of understanding and reflection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with fellow teachers. Let's keep learning and growing together.